Hello, my name is Jeremy Mitchell. I am a second-year acting student here at Guildhall. I am also the financial officer for the academic year, and I'm originally from Brooklyn, New York, back in the States. So I think we can all agree that the country and the world itself right now is a bit financially unstable or in a financially unstable place. Cost of living crisis, inflation, recession fears, the list can really go on. And all of these really have a domino impact on your own personal financial circumstances. But there are habits that we can kind of implement to kind of minimize the negative impact on the financial condition of the world right now. And some of you may already, implement these habits in your everyday lives, and if they're helpful, great. And for you that don't know, hopefully this video will be helpful and beneficial. Yeah, so the number one thing for me would be self-awareness. You really have to ask the question, what do I spend my money on? Where do I go grocery shopping? Waitrose, Lidl, Tesco, Sainsbury's, Aldi, they all have their various price ranges, and quality is most likely the reason why their price ranges are so different, but it's also gonna have a quality impact on your wallet. And another question to ask is, what do I spend on a night out? What do I spend on an average night out versus a really good night out? And most banking apps now have specified trackers where they kind of monitor what you spend. And it may be worth checking at the end of every month, places where you felt like you splurged a little bit more and you could have saved a bit more. Like, did I really need to buy those expensive trainers at this time? Or did I need to buy those round of shots at the bar? All of this just feeds into your self-awareness so that it helps with your spending habits going forward. Number two would be scholarships. There are a tremendous amount of both internal and external scholarships that people can apply to. And my advice would be apply to as many scholarships as you possibly can. There are scholarships based on age, where you're from, what course you're on. There are schemes or awards that would help people travel abroad if they wanted to study abroad. There are cash prizes or competitions, cash prizes that people can win from competitions. For music students, there are instrument and loan schemes that you can apply to if you need to get an instrument to help you with your course if needed. There will be a list of scholarships that will be sent in addition to this video, but it is entirely on the student to seek out these opportunities. So make sure that you're aware of the various deadlines, and if you have any questions that are not clear, do ask them, but is really relying on the students to really be the front runner for these things and to really take ownership of the opportunities that they can possibly get through these scholarships. Now, I'll say this first. School should always come first. I've said it. So, number three for me would be, if you feel like you can handle a job while studying, I say go for it. But it shouldn't distract you from your course or your class, because it's a tremendous opportunity to be here alone. So definitely, if you feel like any job opportunity will take you away from classes or coursework, don't do it. But if you do feel like you have some hours after school during the week, or maybe a few hours on the weekend that you can dedicate to a job, I say go for it. And there are opportunities there, whether it be stewarding at a theater, teaching piano lessons to kids or adults, or even pouring a pint. These are all income that can help go to your tuition fees, your student loan fees, your groceries, your rent. And they will have a tremendous impact on you financially while studying. So if I say you can handle it, do it. But if not, don't. So I want to spend a few moments going over the emergency fund. The emergency fund was originally known as the hardship fund, but has been renamed the emergency fund. This fund is for unexpected circumstances only. And what that means is that this would, if there was a change in a student's income that would prohibit them from paying for rent, groceries, or other emergencies that may have impacted student recently, this is what this fund is for. It is not to help to pay for tuition fees. There is an application process. The application process itself may seem daunting because they may ask for personal questions, but that's only for the overall fund's benefit as well as students, because there may be multiple applicants that may apply to this fund. There is a panel that meets every 2 weeks so that they kind of get back to every student in a timely manner. The maximum amount awarded per student is £1,000, but that amount may change based on the student's circumstance. So that's not really a set amount. All students are eligible to apply except exchange students, and there will be additional info sent about the emergency fund that will be sent in addition to this video. Well, that's it, folks. Hopefully the information was, beneficial and helpful to you. If so, let me know. If not, don't. But hopefully there was some nuggets in there that you can kind of help with your own personal financial circumstances. But yeah, hope you all have a great day, and yeah, see you around. Peace.